Hello, hello. And we are now live. Welcome. I put aside the coup painting. Yes, it's almost done. But I have to let some things dry before I can move on and just add the smallest of highlights. So for today's stream, gonna continue working on this little Jinx inspired painting. Again, almost done, so close. I don't know if I'll finish it today. That would be really cool if I did. But yeah, so just gonna start working on this one. I'm gonna move it aside for a second. Gonna show you which colors that I'm mixing here. There we go. All right. And so I'm now on the like graffiti part of the painting, and I think this is, oh, this is still wet. I think I can move it over here and this should be dry because it's going to be like this teal color. Now the graffiti art that I'm working on. So I'm taking some green, taking some blue. I'm going to make a nice teal. Try to not mix it in with this yellow. Don't want to accidentally do that. Adding more green because I want to make it even more teal. There we go. Gonna add a little bit more white, lighten that up. Yeah. And now, to make an even lighter color than this, I'm going to take some of it and I'm going to grab more white. Mix that right there. And now I want even like a darker color because you know my rule. I always do at least a minimum of 3 values. So I'm going to take again a little bit of white. I think the darker color I'll squeeze over here because I think, yeah, this is all dry. Gonna take again some of my medium. Gonna take a little bit of the black and a little bit more blue. A little bit more of the green. Whoa. Now I'm going to mix that to make my darker color. Oh, hi, Win. How you doing? Working on the Jinx inspired painting today. So I'm super excited to get back to work on that one. This one right here. Yeah. Be good and fun. Aw, I'm sorry, Win. Aw. Well, hopefully maybe just hanging out in this stream can change your mood. That would, yeah, it'll change the energy of the day. Hey, it's Nacho. Hi, Nacho. How you doing, Nacho? All right, so now I'm going to continue on the smaller painted details. And this is actually nice. I can kind of rest my hands wherever because I know it's dry. And I'm kind of just like freehanding this too. So I do have like a reference picture, but I'm also kind of doing my own thing a little bit. Hello, hello. There we go. And now that I have my medium color down, I'm going to add some light, add value to it. Otherwise it just looks flat. And definitely don't want that. Especially with how much detail I did put into making it so three-dimensional. Don't want to all of a sudden throw it off with just one-dimensional paint. Yeah, just running around, running errands, or running around for work. Last minute shopping. Well, all's good. Well, I hope that shopping goes good. And thank you for shopping too. All right. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll be able to get this this painting done today. That would be kind of cool. Oh my gosh, I would love that. Another thing done off of my list of things to do. Thank you, Win. Yeah. I definitely had fun with the lighting for sure and all the details and everything. Who would know that there's actually like so much detail in these little things? We'll even see if it takes, I don't know how much. I know that I don't have much, like, I'm like, okay, time-wise, not much left to do. Pretty simple. I'm gonna be moving around a lot because I want to see where exactly I'll want to put this art, this graffiti art, because I want to make sure it's not too much. I want to make sure that it's not, like, it almost makes sense where I'm putting it rather than just here or there. You know, like intentional yet messy. It's that fine balance. There we go. I'm actually gonna, I kind of like the idea of sticking a really big hourglass right here. I don't know if that's too big. Is that too big? Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna take it off. At least what's nice about oil paints, so you can easily take off any glue. Kind of looked at it and I'm like, I don't like how big it is. We're gonna take that off. A weird vibration. I mean, that could have been a truck going by, but I'm surprised at this new mic that you heard that. But a truck did just go by. It's like a good and bad thing that I'm by the window. It's like good for like ventilation when I'm doing a resin or foam smithing, but not so good with the microphone. Good for lighting too. There we go. Okay, so mistake erased. And now I'm gonna just go back and try again. Slightly smaller this time. You see, there we go. That's much better. Not so overpowering. I don't know the dimensions of the window. I mean, it's just, I know. It's not horribly big. It's like pretty big, but like enough to let in a lot of nice natural light. But it's not like it takes up an entire wall or like a sliding glass door. It's not like that. It's just kind of, I don't know, what the dimensions are. Good enough to let in a nice natural light. I'll say that. So I am also, as I am adding in the highlights and the shadows to this, the drawings, I'm also paying attention where the light is already hitting and where there's shadows already. So it's like I'm kind of following what I've previously done, where it already gets darker and lighter. Because that wouldn't make sense if there's a shadow, but yet there's a highlight. So I want to keep it all the same. See, like right here, there's a shadow, so I'm also adding in a shadow. And yeah, I'm kind of having fun making up as I go with this one, kind of going with what I feel in the moment, having a rough idea, but also just kind of having free flow with it. All good, Win. I'm glad you find it fun to watch. There we go. I feel the little hairs from the animal ears floating around the room, so it keeps like itching my nose. Like itch. There we go. There we go. All right. So it looks like the jaw part is now done. The next part is the body here, which is more pink, which I thought I had it mixed, but I think it's dry. Oh yeah, it's dry. All right. And so I gotta get more magenta. My favorite kind to use, permanent rose. I'm going to add a little bit to my palette. Oh, fun! Fun, fun. That's awesome you made a new server. That's good that you have fun making the servers win. That's awesome. There we go. And now I'm going to put this aside just for a second. And I'm going to pull this palette back over. And going to grab a little bit of white. And some of the permanent rose for my pinky magenta color. I'm going to mix that. That's a good like medium. Then I'm gonna make one that is gonna be my light. And where can I stick my dark pink? My dark pink was right there. I can put it right here. So white, the permanent rose, and a little bit of black. Maybe more magenta. Or permanent rose. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. I'm gonna put this back. I'm gonna grab this. There we go. That's good. A good meme server, yes. I think that sounds like fun. Hey, sometimes we need those. Just a little laugh, right? I'm just adding some turpentine to the colors I just mixed, so it makes it a little bit more loose and watery consistency. So it goes on smoother. Now I know this is pretty bright, so I'm gonna definitely darken that up. Add a top coat of this darker permanent rose. I don't like that one there. I think I'm gonna scooch it on over. Hey, that's what happens when experimenting. Also why I like oils so much, because you can just wipe it off like this. Just get a little turpentine on a flat brush and you can just wipe it right off. Ah, hello. Hello. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Is it Mike? Well, thank you so much, Mike. Thank you for the follow and welcome. Thank you. Yeah, just chilling here. Sorry if you like wrote in the chat for a little bit and all followed and it took me a minute to look up at my screen. I was kind of paying it like getting focused in these details, but welcome. Well, welcome, Mike Paul. Welcome. Yeah, so I'm just working on the final touches of this Jinx inspired painting. I worked on it a while ago and then I got a commission painting to do. So that took all attention and the commission painting's drawing. So I'm getting back to work on this project to hopefully finish it soon, which obviously I'm going to. And I'm not liking how these streaks are turning out. They're kind of looking more like teeth, and it's supposed to be just like brush strokes here. Hold on, I have an idea of how to do this. Sorry, I'm gonna have to redo all my work. I know I just erased it, but I have an idea of how to do what I want to do. How I want it to look. Mhm. I'm so sorry. Um, Mike Paul, I think I know what you mean. And yeah, so pretty much here I just work on my art, a lot of painting. I mainly work with oils on canvas. Sometimes I do acrylics. This is an oil right now on canvas. And I also, every once in a while, will work on cosplay things as well, depending on what my project is and if I have the setup for it with my camera and everything. But yeah, mostly as of right now, it's just doing my paintings. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that I have this, hold on, my reference picture disappeared. There we go. So just gonna do a clean swoop like that, and then a shorter one like that. And there is a gap that it's going over, but I have an idea of how to make that look correct. There we go. See, that's looking more better. And then I have this really tiny flat brush, dipped it in some turpentine. Then I'm gonna erase where the gap would be. There we go. Okay. Aha. I got it to look how I want it to. Sometimes it just takes some experimenting. Like, even me, I'm still learning and I'm still experimenting. Oh, it's in this painting's inspired by Jinx from Arcane, the Netflix series that's based off of the video game League of Legends. So this is one of her little booms. Which, if you haven't seen Arcane and you don't mind things a little dark and gritty, I highly, highly recommend. It's a really good series. Really, really good. I'm true. All right. What's Jinx? Who is she? I wonder. Oh, yeah, there we go. Alrighty. Bye, Nacho. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see you later. You're all good, Mike P. You're all good. Ah, okay. No, hey, no worries. Well, if you ever get the chance to see Arcane, it's good. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Mike. I do love to play with colors. That is definitely a theme that I do love to play with. Play with that the glowing effect. What really got me into it at first was like cyberpunk and art inspired by cyberpunk, and I just fell in love with like the neon colors and that glow effect, because light in video games is different than light in the real world. So, and I became absolutely fascinated by how light in the video game world behaved and acted. It's much more colorful than in the real world. So, and also light travels further in video games than in the real world too. So through that, I just started creating these paintings based off that. And what do you know? This is how it just evolves. Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, Arcane itself, like the show, the animation's so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. It's so good. And also something I'm heavily inspired by, just even my normal art. I love the art style of Arcane so much. Um, just a really cool series. And also, the story is really good. You really don't have to know anything about League of Legends at all to understand Arcane. You might miss a few Easter eggs here and there, but I mean, that doesn't take away from the main story itself. Also, the story, without really giving anything away, um, it's so good at telling multiple stories at once. So you have like all these characters and they all have their separate stories, but all of them, all their stories kind of interlink and spiderweb together, but yet some interact directly and some interact indirectly. And yet, through telling everyone's stories, nothing gets muddled. Nothing gets super messy. Yes, the actions in the story itself, but the storytelling is not messy. It's if you get the chance to see, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just geeking out about Arcane now. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Mike. I'm always working. Aw, thank you. Yep, I add that glowing effect to everything. Everything I touch. It's kind of become my style and what people know me for. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, that's really why I wanted to start live streaming is because I wanted to share my art process. So many people in especially in the fine art world don't share their process. It's very like you save your own techniques for you and that kind of thing and um also too a lot of people don't like who aren't artists don't realize actually how much time and energy and effort goes into making a piece. They literally think, oh, us artists just create a masterpiece in 5 minutes. It's like no big deal. And I'll get so many people like, oh, can you draw this? It'll just take you 5 minutes. Or like, I'm like, no, it doesn't take me 5 minutes. um, and I want to show real time painting of, yeah, this is what it looks like when I sit down and I do my art. It takes time. But also I want to show people too, like who maybe want to create but don't know how to. Um, show my some of my what I've learned and hey, maybe they might pick up a skill here or there. I love seeing other artists process and because I personally find it fascinating because every artist is so different even if let's say they use the same medium and have a similar style their process is still very different so yeah that's why I wanted to really do like share. Yeah, exactly. It's like, no, I don't believe in gatekeeping. I'll tell you exactly how I did something. And if you're ever creating your own art and need help, like, that's for anyone. I'm here. I just message me. I'm open to helping. I like helping fellow artists or people even who just want to create just to create. I find creating very like healing and grounding. And I know so many people who say, "Oh, I wish I could create, but I just don't give myself time." So, I also wanted to open up this stream to anyone who wishes to create. And hey, maybe if you're watching this stream and you want to paint alongside me, you're totally welcome to. If you don't want to, you just want to hang out, that's totally good too. We're just here to enjoy the art, that's all. Yeah, exactly, Win. Allergic to color? Hey, you know what? That's okay. I know some really cool stuff that can be made in black and white. Hey Link, how you doing? Exactly, it is fun to create with others. I think it can help with the motivation too. If you're like, well, everyone's doing that, I'm gonna do it too. That's true. See, someone cool like you're right, Win. Like Spider Noir. He's all like black, white, gray. It definitely sets a mood. Or even if you do like black and gray in one color, like just choose a single color to do like accents or like a glow effect. That looks so cool. Long, long time ago, I used to do that with markers where I would do everything black and white and then choose a single color to be like the highlights and details. Oh my gosh. If I ever find those drawings, I'll show you all. I was that was the time when I was like writing books and stuff, and I was gonna illustrate for them, but I really wanted the illustrations to be like something different. Ooh, okay, that would be cool. A silver metallic marker with like black and gray or black and white. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, I say go for it. Yes. When I agree with you. Super cool. I don't know if I totally care for this mark again either. So I'm just gonna erase it. It's not going along with the curve of the rest of him. Not so good. Sorry, I'm also like a perfectionist, so if things are not exactly how I see them in my head, I'm like, nope, gotta correct them. But that's also another tip that I've learned from art. All art has an ugly phase, and you have to work through that ugly phase. Like if you ever hit it, don't stop. Like just try to keep figuring out what's wrong, how can I fix it? And that's difficult. It's hard. It's hard to be like, this is not looking good, and not to say I'm giving up. Keep asking yourself, well, okay, it doesn't look good now, but how can I fix it to look better? Yep, that she is. I always like that little Easter egg they threw in Edge Runners with Rebecca's tattoo. I think that's so like brilliant and fun. And it's a detail I don't think a lot of people pick up on. You know what I should do one of these days is Rebecca it's a Rebecca painting. That's what I should create one of these days. There we go. Okay, I like the shape I now created like 1,000 times better. Let's see if I can create the top part of this better. There we go. I'm gonna add some value to it. There we go. I think I need a little bit of contrast of this darker pink now. There we go. Seen here too. It's tricky because like this is like really where the light's hitting big time. So it's gonna be a little tricky to make sure I get good contrast. What is glowing? What is just paint? Almost looks like just clear paint or something now. Like I don't know why it looks transparent. Like, and not that the paint itself is transparent, it's just like it looks transparent on the boom itself. Which I don't know why. I don't know if anyone else sees what I'm seeing. Maybe it's just my own imagination. There we go. Yeah, that looks so much better than what I was like originally trying to create. It was not. not working out so well. So what's nice about the turpentine that I use is that it is odorless. So I actually don't smell it. What I smell really is the oil paint. It just has this like mineral type smell to it. I actually most of the time just get so used to it. I don't even smell it unless I leave the room and come back. Um and yeah, no, the turpentine, I don't know, I don't smell anything, so I don't really have like any effect or feel necessarily anything from it. Um Turpentine's much better now than what it used to be many, many years ago when it wasn't so good to breathe in and that kind of stuff. Now it's fine. Thankfully. Otherwise, I'd probably be opening the window and trying to air it out. For oil paint, I absolutely love, um, I'll show you a container here. I love Winsor and Newton. They are my favorite type of oil paint. I only do this brand. I've tried so many other brands, but nothing beats Winsor and Newton. Yes, it is a little bit on the pricey side, but I think you do get what you pay for 100%. Honestly, I feel like all other oil paints are just a headache, but that's my own personal opinion. Um, yeah, no, that's honestly the way to go, especially if you want to get these bright colors like I do. I will say, hold on, I was like concentrating for 2 seconds. I'm gonna say something. Um, I find with other oil paints that they're super transparent, or even to try to get a solid color on something, you have to use like at least 2 or 3 layers. Um, and that's just to get your base layer. So it takes a long time. And I don't, nope, not, not for me. I just want to lay down the paint and start painting. I don't want to have to be like, oh, well, this is the first layer of 3 layers just for the first. Um, I've worked with some oil paints and they don't blend, which is like that's the whole point of oil paint, is for it to blend. That's why it takes so long to dry. But yeah, and as for turpentine, don't forget your turpentine. I swear I've had, I don't know how many people I've known who think they can oil paint without the turpentine, and it's like that's how you clean your brushes. Um, I've tried all kinds of brands and I've liked all of them. Everything from what says professional to more mainstream. Um, Honestly, I don't really have a favorite turpentine because all of them have worked really good. So, other people might have other opinions. That's just my opinion. And same, well, not same for oil. So, there is actual just oil that you can use. So, let's say, yes, I use a lot of turpentine when I'm mixing my paints, but let's say you want to reactivate a color, but you don't want to make it watery, you want it to stay thick, you actually add oil to it. It does make it a little more shiny if you add too much, but you have to add a lot. At that point, you should just remix your colors. but the oil that I like to use is also from Winsor & Newton. They are the best. And yeah. All right, sounds good, Mike. Well, thank you for joining the stream. It was awesome to have you, and hopefully I'll see you at the next one. And good luck with your own streaming. Alrighty, see you next time. Yeah, no problem, Win. No problem at all. Oh, really? So Win, what interesting trivia did you find out about Spider-Verse? I'm super curious. Yeah, what's with up with Penny Parker? I'm super curious. I knew this ring would be a pain. I think I have to remind myself that it's Jinx, and it doesn't have to be a perfect ring. It can be a little dented, that's okay. Oh, Henna Pilot. Hello, hello, welcome. Yeah, I know. I'm getting back to work on this piece right here. I know it's been a while. Doesn't it feel like a long time since I touched this one? I've been so hyper focused on the Aku painting. But it feels good to almost be done. Thank you, Henna Pilot. Thank you. Oh, really? What? I didn't know that. I didn't even pay attention to that with Penny Parker. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, now I'm gonna like rewatch Spider-Verse and pay attention to that. That's cool that they did that little detail. See, that's what also why Spider-Verse is so good, because they pay attention to little fun details like that. Oh, okay. I got you. Sorry, it took me like a minute to read it, and I'm like, what? All good, all good. I'm like, I swear my mic was working right before I started the stream. I was like, hold on. Okay, no worries then. You know what though? Let me know if I'm ever too low or if I sound weird. I'm still learning this new mic. I'm still, and with anything new, especially technology, it takes me a while to get used to it and just figure out how it works. So yeah, no, let me know if I'm ever like weird. Yeah, because I know I was like really low at first with the old mic with people, and I like had everything set to max volume, which was crazy. It was just my microphone, I guess, was super low or something. Um, but with this one, it seems a bit more sensitive, so shouldn't have that problem anymore. Should actually hear me more normal. Oh, yeah. Ah, almost done, almost done. This might be one of those, though, too, where I might add some final details once other things are dry, but we'll see. Like, I might add some pink and blue glow to the ring after the main parts dry. And I wanted to finish this one before I started the Aku painting, but I was like, nope, I gotta get to working on my commission. It was so close to being done, so I'm happy to finally finish it now. I think I'll finish this ring, and or at least finish to what I can do today, and then I'll call it here. I know it's gonna be a shorter stream today. I'm just super busy. I have things still to pack because I'm gonna be going to level up in Las Vegas. So it's that. Oh my gosh, I'm super excited about going. I'm excited. Last year I saw so much about Level Up and it looked like so much fun. It looks like such a fun convention. Wanted to go. And now I'm gonna be going this year. But I still have to pack. I still have a lot to pack. Yeah. And I don't know why I did this to myself, but I'm bringing 3 very complicated cosplays. I wish that I decided not to do this, but I couldn't convince myself otherwise. So on Saturday and Sunday, or no, Friday and Saturday, I'm gonna be Jinx from Arcane. One is season 1 Jinx, the other is season 2 Jinx. And then on Sunday, I'm gonna be Rebecca from Cyberpunk, which I'm like, why did I do this to myself? I'm gonna be completely covered in tattoos by the end of the weekend. It's gonna be hilarious. Because Jinx has her cloud tattoos, and then Rebecca has her tattoos. Which, of course, I had to choose characters too with conflicting tattoos, but like I said, I couldn't convince myself otherwise, and I really, really wanted to bring these two characters. I thought they'd be fun at level up. And I almost like couldn't imagine not taking one. If I get too tired though, which I'm kind of fearing that I will, I am bringing a chiller cosplay. I'm going to be bringing Killjoy from Valorant, but her frog hoodie one, so the one that's in one of the music videos. It's like a white hoodie with a little frog on it. That's a pretty chill cosplay, just in case if I get too tired, because I was like, I'm still gonna want to cosplay, but this might be too much. Doing a whole weekend of gremlins. Yeah, the only reason why I'm not doing Rebecca on the first day is because her tattoos conflict with Jinx's. So, and I can't just, these tattoos, she has a really industrial, like, I can't just take them off. They don't melt off in the shower. So, yeah, I can't just, it's like Jinx is gonna have Rebecca tattoos on her. And at least if I do 2 days first with Jinx, then when I wear Rebecca, is no one's gonna see the clouds that are on my arm. Um, so that's why I did it that way. Yes, so I'm gonna be Rebecca with Jinx tattoos, but no one is gonna be able to tell because I'm gonna have her jacket on. Hey, Mike, you're back. Welcome back. Hey, that's really nice. You have a fast commute. You can't beat that. That's nice. So yeah, almost done here. Almost done. And I know the ring kind of looks funny because it doesn't have any other like reflective color added to it. I am going to definitely change that in a second. Let's see if I can add any pink to it. If the pink doesn't turn out well, then I am going to have to do another one. Oh gosh, how long did this Jinx boom take? And I'm pretty sure I only worked on this on stream. I think this was an only on stream one, so I don't think I worked on it out of stream. And then how many, it depends. I'm trying to think. I actually finished this one pretty quickly. Maybe I worked on it. Hold on. I'm gonna check right now. I'm gonna go look on my YouTube and see how many, because I repost all my VODs on my YouTube. And let's see. I'm looking right now. I have a tablet in front of me that I use for my reference photos. Let's see how many. I was asking Win the other day to do this when I realized, oh wait, I could just do it right here. Derp. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So about 10 hours to do this piece. Well, actually a little bit longer because now I'm working on it for an hour now. So 11-ish hours into this one. And honestly, it went pretty quickly. Aw, thank you, Win, for offering to help. Yeah, no worries. I feel bad, like, just realizing, I'm like, wait, I could have just, right here. Even though on my streams I do try to stay pretty, focused and present here. Aw. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm even like surprised I even finished it this quickly. Usually things take me longer, but it's possible that there wasn't really that many elements to it. I mean, it's just this, and the background's super simple. I'm pretty sure I just finished it in, I think, what, one stream I did the whole background in. So I will say doing the live streams with my paintings actually have kept me focused, because I'll even be guilty of it sometimes. Depends on the day, but I'll get distracted and I'll like paint a little and then I'll get up and do something, or I'll paint a little and get up and do something. And especially with my phone, I'll get distracted very easily. Like, oh, this person messaged me, this person. And then all of a sudden I'll be like, wait, I was supposed to paint. It's like, wasn't I working on a project? But once I can, like, if I can find a moment where I can just lock in and really get a lot of stuff done, I can get stuff done. Aw, thank you, Lynn. Thank you. Alright, so now I'm gonna add a few more little highlights here and there, and then I think I'll call it for today. I know I didn't make it to my normal time, but like I said, I have so many things to do. It's just so many things to get ready. I also have other shows for this year that I have shows that I want to sign up for this year and next year, and I have to answer emails. So, also packing for a trip. A lot to do today, but I didn't want to completely like cancel this stream. No way. No way on that. The mini stream is better than no stream. Yeah. Especially I don't want to forget anything. That's my biggest fear, is that I'll forget something. And I'm gonna blend this out. And I just realized I added no highlights to this at all. So this was just kind of standing on its own. Definitely don't want that. See, isn't it amazing what like just a few little like touches can do? It's kind of crazy. There we go. Almost done. Want to make sure this keyring is smooth. I don't know why I just called it a keyring. I think why is because I'm also like in my head visualizing the props that I made, and I used a keyring. Just I try to use things that I have around me. And then I can't forget a little bit of shadow that it's casting. Alrighty. There we go. It's a little messy in this corner. I'm gonna clean it up. Going to we put those shadows in. Let me touch that up. All right. And there we go. Yay! Do I notice anything? I might make some slight changes. I mean, I always let my paintings sit there for a little bit, and I always end up noticing tiny things I need to fix before I call it actually done. But I would call it done at least right here. And as I say that, I see more things to add. There we go. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Win. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Aw, thank you. Yeah, there we go. And I shall, since I am calling it done, the painting completed here, I'll sign it. I'll do it here. How cool is that? Usually, I always forget to add my signature on stream, so it's not until like later where I'm like, oh, I forgot to sign that. You actually get to see me sign this time. There we go. Yay! Aw, thank you. Thank you so much, Mikey. Thank you. Yeah. I'm glad you stumbled upon this stream too. Aw, thank you, Win. Thank you. It's just a simple little signature. Yay! This feels so good. It always feels so good to have like, because I always have so many projects. It just feels so good to have one finished, and it's like a checklist. A, now an added check to the list. Yes. Yep, it is adorable but scary at the same time. I agree. Well, that I'm gonna call it the stream there. So sorry it was shorter than normal, but thank you for everyone who did join today. Thank you, thank you. Yes, exactly, Win. Just like Jinx. Thank you. Thank you, Win. Yeah, so thank you for reminding me since I'm gonna be at Level Up, I won't stream on Friday, so unfortunately that stream's canceled. But I will be back next week on Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'm not sure what I'll work on actually. Cause the Aku painting will be done by then. This is done. I have a few other paintings that's yet to be finished, so I'll probably work on one of those again. Um, just leave it as a surprise. How about that? Aw, thank you, Mike P. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, and I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you all hopefully. Yeah, please join the server. Um, that's where you can share art. We just go to hang out and get like sometimes I'll like little post little things, especially now that I'm gonna be at a convention. But anytime I'm doing shows, I also post pictures. Other people's are open to posting. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Discord link is pinned. Yeah, perfect. Alrighty. Well, I will see you all next week. Alrighty. Thank you. Bye.